Hey
Hey,
there.
so strange.
Yeah.
It happened to me the other day too when I tried to do a live from Be Live. So, all
Hmm. Okay. This works too.
right, awesome. Let's do this thing.
Okay.
And just pull up here something right quick. Just a forewarning too. I have like naked children running around. Anytime.
Story of my life. This is my 3 hours of quiet.
All right. All right. So welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm really excited. We have an awesome testimony here with Eshtein. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So I have a cinnamon, a peppermint, and a natural CBD full spectrum, all in their original packaging that I'm going to be sending out to some people today. So if you want to be entered to win, just like, comment, and share this video, or tag somebody who you think might be interested or benefit from CBD. It's very strange here. All right, so yay, Elaine, thanks so much for coming on, and I'm excited for you to share your story with everybody. You guys, Elaine is a retired teacher. She's been with Hempworx for 6 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And she's had a really great experience with the product and the business. So Elaine, why don't you just tell everybody about yourself and
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me. I'm a mom of two here in Northern California, and I'm a wife. I'm a retired teacher, like Megan said. My life really shifted when my son was diagnosed with autism at 18 months. I have an older daughter who is totally healthy, so we knew all her milestones. And when my son wasn't meeting those milestones at 15 months, he wasn't responding to his name. We played peekaboo. We were, trying to interact with him, and he was like flatlined, just kind of mellow, and something was wrong. We thought he was deaf or hard of hearing, so we took him to an audiologist, and after that, he passed. And so we went to the regional center, we went to our pediatrician again, and boom, boom, check, 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 every mark for severe nonverbal autism. And so that was really my delving into what happened to my child. He went from pretty typically developing to not. And so here's our big binder of all of these doctors that we've seen over the years, these past 7 years. So he's 9 now. We've been at the biomedical treatments for 7 years. We've done, I have a list. I don't know if you can see it, a list of all that we've tried. We've done, homeopathy, Dan doctors, which is, an autism doctor. We've done every kind of blood work, stool work, hair analysis. This binder is full of those tests. We've been to many specialists, many supplements. I've been to all the autism conferences. So I am on a mission to find what works for Jackson. And so we had tried CBDs. So we're seeing a holistic doctor here in our area, and he is an expert in CBDs. And so he gave Jackson his little medical marijuana card. We went to dispensaries. We got some different CBDs, different potencies, different, ratios. The tastes of a lot of those CBDs were awful. At that point, I wasn't even looking at the ingredients in those CBDs. The toughest thing was to be consistent with getting the oil in him. And so that was really tough. We were off and on CBDs for 4 years. And then I saw you posting about it, and I'm like, I believe in this. I knew about our endocannabinoid system. I knew the benefits of CBD. I had done the research, but I just couldn't get it in him. So I ordered my bottles. I ordered some, just wanted to try the products for myself and Jackson. And within a couple days, I noticed his sleep was better. I noticed this calm come about him. He was sitting down with us to eat dinner. We were able to go to amusement parks and stand in line. He's able to sit and get his teeth checked and cleaned for the first time. That fight or flight mode with the flapping and the screeching and all that just calmed. And for a family with autism, that is huge. And I'm not making medical claims. I cannot claim that this is going to treat or cure anything. But what I'm finding is that so many people are walking around being, cannabinoid deficient. We all have this system with receptors for the cannabinoids and compounds in CBD, and we don't have them. And so I think this is one tool in our realm of tools for Jackson, for myself. For me, myself, same thing. I mean, I just am so much calmer. Those challenging autism moments don't get to me as much. I'm sleeping better. I had surgery 2 months ago, and I didn't have to do the pain pills. I did the full spectrum 750 oil, and and it took away my pain. So I am a huge believer for myself, for Jackson. And I've been spreading and sharing with so many other families with special needs children, and the testimonies I get back in my inbox, like, they melt my heart. And it doesn't take a lot, like a few drops twice a day. It's been amazing this whole 6 months. Yes.
And I followed your story for so long before you even started using the CBD. So when I first got your first message to me about how calm that Jackson was, it really does just give me goosebumps, and your heart just melts, because so many parents are struggling with this same thing right now. So have you heard of any other parents going through the same situations, and have they had similar experiences? Or tell me about some of your customers.
Yeah, exactly. Like kids that used to elope and run away are not anymore. The sleep is seems to be the number one thing for kids with autism. It's tricky, and it seems like they're up a lot. So this has been helping with their sleep, trying new foods. I've been talking to a lot of moms that their diet has expanded. And then the calm, like we do homeopathy and chiropractic and pretty much any holistic treatment that you think of, but this is so good in conjunction with those. It's like a puzzle that's one piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing some great things.
Yeah. So for people that are just watching for the first time and they're not familiar with the endocannabinoid system, just like Elaine said, we actually have receptors in our body to accept the cannabinoids in the plant. And this is the hemp CBD. It's not marijuana. So marijuana is higher in THC naturally. In the hemp is lower in THC, so it's not gonna alter your mindset other than making you just feel calm, good, less anxious, but it still has a lot of the medicinal aspects. It's like a lock and key system. So when you take CBD, your body goes into an optimal state of healing. So that's why we see so many great things happen when people start using the hemp CBD. So there is a science behind it. It's 100% solid. My son has been looking for a little transformer thing all morning. So
mom life, I get it. That's the beauty of this. Like you can do this from anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what really impressed me with Hempworx specifically was that it's 2 or 3 ingredients. I know everything that's in the bottle. There was a money back guarantee, so that if the taste was horrible and Jackson wouldn't take it, I could get my money back. CO2 extracted, grown in Kentucky, organically grown from seed to bottle. I mean, the quality was key for me, because like I said, I hadn't done my research about what was in the CBD we were giving him. So chances are it was not good quality.
Yeah. Let's talk about the business side, because you were with another company when you came over. You were doing very well. So what kind of drew you to Hempworx, and how was your experience now compared to before?
Yeah. So I did not come into Hempworx for the business. Like you said, I was with another company for 2.5 years, happy, growing. But when a product helps my son to that degree and helps me and is so in alignment and is so simple and really just taking it twice a day and feeling the benefits, I took a look at the business opportunity, because I'm all about simple. And so with Hempworx, like the marketing system is amazing. It's a ground floor company. And it's simple. I have a link and people buy it. It's just like Amazon. There's no auto ship. You just buy what you want when you want. It's one flat price, the 30-day money back guarantee. But really it started with that product experience, you know, that week of seeing the changes. And I mean, the cannabis industry, like, we're set to explode in the next 4 years, 22 billion. Hempworx specifically is set to be $1 billion company this year. The growth is incredible. People are open to it. So either people have tried CBD and either love it or haven't found the right brand for them, and so they're open and want to know about it. And they felt that health shift, or they see the business opportunities. So this is very different in a lot of ways. People are coming to me saying, I'm burnt out of network marketing. I have PTSD for network marketing. I tried it and it didn't work for me. And like, I'm not going to lie, this does take a lot of work, and it does take learning the skills. And this was a 3-year commitment for me. And I'm very successful now because I've put in the work and I've learned new skills. But this is different in so many ways.
It really is. How long were you in before you came to Hempworx?
For 2.5 years.
And have your monthly income, does it exceed your teaching income now?
By far. My mind is blown. This compensation plan is incredible. Every payday, every Thursday, I'm like, what is going on? It's so different than my last company. And I've doubled my former teaching salary.
That's amazing. In just a 6-month time.
Yeah.
And when you first came into direct sales, just so everyone knows, Elaine is my top leader. She's like the leader that you dream of having in your business. She seems so natural now, but were you always that way? Did you come in just knowing everything to do in direct sales, or?
No, no, I was a disaster before. Like, I was this mom with autism with a chip on my shoulder, angry, felt guilty, just had all these emotions. My mindset was not where it is now. I invested in myself. I invested in personal coaching. I invested in social media trainings, different trainings to boost my skills. It takes work, but you know what? I'm committed and I choose my hard. My hard before was leaving the house at 7 a.m., packing the kids' lunches even before they got up, and then missing getting Jackson on the bus, missing his therapy after school, being in the classroom all day, being with other people's kids and not my kids. Like, to me, that's hard. That's hard. This network marketing and learning the skills and putting in the effort, this is not hard. I mean, it's different, it's new, but it's not hard. And what was hard for me was feeling pulled in all different directions, missing milestones in my kid's life, having to say no to things that I wanted to say yes to, and just feeling stuck in my teaching career. I love teaching. I love kids. Like, I do. But for a mom with special needs kids, and for moms in general, like, everything changes when you have kids. We have different priorities, and my priority was to be around.
Yeah. And so I just want to, what's really important for me from your story is that so many people will look at success stories and say, well, you had this advantage and this advantage and this advantage. And reality is, I don't know a single person who is a 6-figure earner, multiple 6-figure earner in direct sales who hasn't had to work very hard, who hasn't had to make sacrifices. It's not get rich quick for most people. There's a couple people who they just start out and they have massive success for whatever reason, but most people have to work hard. And to me, most people don't think twice about paying tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands, for an education to come out in a job. If you even get a job, you may not like the job. You're at like the beck and call of somebody else. So there could be a cap on income. There could be politics involved. Where in direct sales, the sky is the limit. And if people can come in with a mindset that I'm going to give this 2 to 3 to 4 years and teach myself how to do it the right way, like I would with any other career, and not have so much debt and come out with a 6-figure income, multiple 6-figure income, the freedom to be home with my babies if I want to. Like, I have a baby who's 8 weeks old. I would have had to have gone back to work 2 weeks ago. And I look at him and I'm like, that's nuts. He needs me. Like, I'm nursing. I don't want to have to go to work and, be pumping, ask, if I can take breaks. And If I was still on the nursing floor I was at before, I honestly probably wouldn't even be able to take breaks because it was just so crazy busy. So
I can relate. I was in my closet pumping. I had a 15-minute recess, so I got to pump for like 10 minutes and then I had to clean. I mean, it was nuts, and it was too much. I mean, so you see the glory, but do you know the story? Like our story, we both have a story of struggling, of it not coming easy. I wasn't successful in my first year of network marketing, but I knew, and I saw the vision, and I kept it strong, and I knew that the more I invested in myself, the more I would see in return and in my business. And it's been incredible. But we all start from the same place. I started at zero. I started with 300 Facebook friends 3 years ago, and I've built it up. Most of my organization now is through Facebook, and I build mostly online. But I'm open to connecting with people all the time. And like I said, I choose my hard, and this is not hard. This is learning new skills and being my own boss and having the earning potential in a ground floor company at the beginning of the cannabis industry. It's like the stars are aligned. My mind is blown at the possibilities. I keep seeing in the news clips, news articles, like Hempworx specifically is in the news. So like right company, right place, right time, right moment in history with the farm bill passing, hemp is legalized. It's amazing.
Yeah, they just came out with, I think, the top fastest growing companies in direct sales. And so in 2017, when Hempworx opened, we did $7 million in revenue. In 2018, we did $100 million in revenue. And then this year, we're projected to be a $1 billion company. In the third year, well, really, it's only 2 years because they opened up the end of 2017. So it's just insane to me. The last company that I was with was open for 13 years and we weren't even a $1 billion company. And it's a big company. So that kind of growth is truly once in a lifetime. So you have the fastest growing industry in the world on the ground floor of the fastest growing network marketing company in the world. It's like, oh, so exciting. Plus our team is just awesome.
The Hempire, yeah. I mean, these products don't discriminate. Every body, every mammal, from babies to dogs to cats to horses to grandparents, the target market for these products is everybody. And the fact that they work and that people reorder, like that's where the proof is.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, we're so lucky to have you, Elaine.
I love collaborating with you guys. I mean, I love our team. It's amazing.
I do too. But we especially love you and everything that you do for our team. I'm so grateful for you. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story. And I'm sure that a lot of people will be inspired. So if you're watching this, feel free to reach out to Elaine and she can help you. And if you have any questions, drop them below too. So,
all right.
All right.
Thanks, Megan. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.